Think big, start small, then scale or fail fast. Matt Slederhausen. Welcome to JRC Bureau and the 15 Steps to Becoming a Successful Investor in Any Asset Class playlist. In episode 13, we talk about setting a first take profit zone, managing a stop loss, and hammering home an advantage by scaling out. When it comes to investing, people love to make it sound so simple. All you need to do is buy and hold forever and you will become a millionaire. When investing, playing the long game is a prerequisite, but there are other factors to consider. Price generally moves in waves, and it's important to understand that and learn to profit off it too. When making any type of investment, you need to be prepared to lose that capital. It would be a wise decision to diversify your investment portfolio early doors to guard against loss. In every investment that you enter into, you must set an initial take profit zone. Once the investment hits the first take profit, perhaps a 3x return on investment, remove the principal and continue the process by scaling out. Scaling out is a technique that allows you to maximize your profits and minimize risk by gradually selling portions of your holdings as the stock or cryptocurrency price rises. The goal of scaling out is to lock in profits and reduce the risk of market exposure while still leaving some potential for further profits. Scaling out requires discipline and a clear understanding of market conditions, as well as your investment goals, risk tolerance to be predetermined. Although scaling out has the potential to maximize profits, all investments come with some level of risk and there is no guarantee of profit, making it important to carefully consider the market and individual circumstances before implementing this technique. Side note: if you are interested in getting bankrolled from $25,000 to $10 million to trade cryptocurrency or any other asset class, check out the links below. For the crypto purists, I have an exchange for you to trade from, as well as a state-of-the-art cold storage wallet that holds cryptocurrency, NFTs, DeFi assets, dApps and so much more. If you're looking to manage your portfolio from one place and keep track of your profit and loss at any point in time, then check out the coin stats. Here are steps to effectively implement a scaling out strategy. Determine how much profit you want to realize from your investment and set the target prices at which you will sell portions of your holdings. For example, when you make a 2x or 3x return. Decide on the percentage of your position you will sell at each specified target price level. For example, you may plan to sell 25% of your holdings if the cryptocurrency price rises by 30%, another 25% if the price rises by 50%, and so on. Keep a close eye on the cryptocurrency or stock price and market conditions to determine when to execute your scaling out plan. It's important to stick to your predetermined selling increments, even if the stock or cryptocurrency price continues to rise. This helps ensure that you lock in profits and reduce your exposure to market risk. Regularly reassess your scaling out plan as needed. If market conditions change, consider adjusting your strategy to reflect those changes. Scaling out your investments comes with many benefits. Here are some of the benefits of scaling out your investing. By gradually selling portions of your holdings as the stock, ETF or cryptocurrency price rises, you can lock in profits and reduce your exposure to market risk. Scaling out allows you to minimize risk by selling part of your holdings at different price levels rather than holding onto the entire position and potentially missing the market's high. Scaling out allows you to be flexible and adjust your plan as market conditions change. For example, if market conditions become more volatile, you may need to sell more of your holdings earlier to lock in profits. As you scale out of one position, you can rebalance your portfolio to maintain a diversified investment strategy, reducing your overall risk. Scaling out requires discipline and a clear understanding of market conditions, helping you make informed and effective investing decisions. Risk management is an essential component of any successful investing strategy, especially when scaling out. Here are some tips for managing risk when scaling out. Determine how much risk you are comfortable taking on and adjust your scaling out strategy accordingly. Decide in advance how much profit you want to make from each portion of your holdings before selling. Create a stop-loss limit on all your investments in case market conditions change suddenly and go against you. Each time you scale out of a position, consider rebalancing your portfolio to maintain a diversified investment strategy. When scaling out on your investments, it is easy to make mistakes that can negatively impact your results. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. Without clear profit targets, it can be difficult to know when to sell portions of your holdings. If a position is not performing as expected, it's important to cut your losses and move on, rather than holding on in the hopes that conditions will improve. While scaling out can help you maximize profits, it's important not to be too aggressive and to keep your risk tolerance in mind. Market conditions can change quickly, and it's important to adjust your scaling out strategy if necessary. Measuring the success of your scaling out investment strategy is essential to assess its effectiveness. It allows you to make necessary adjustments to maximize your profits. Here are some ways to measure the success of your scaling out strategy. Keep a detailed record of your investments and calculate your overall profit and loss. Compare your results to the overall performance of the market and assess how well your strategy is performing in comparison. By regularly measuring the success of your scaling out strategy, you can identify areas for improvement, refine your approach, and ultimately maximize your profits. It's important to regularly review your performance and make adjustments to your strategy as needed to ensure ongoing success. That's a wrap for today, my assassins. I'll try to keep this playlist short and painless. If you liked what you heard, please like and subscribe and take a long position on the notification bell. Remember, when you play the investment game, you either become rich or you spend the rest of your life measuring the cost of your ignorance.